Welcome to Jars to Table channel, my new channel to help people come up with some ideas and inspiration for those of us that can everything, dehydrate, freeze dry, you know, all the rest. So today I'm doing my take on a chicken stew with orzo rice, a sort of a Turkish sort of vibe to it, but you know, I say that very loosely, okay? But I aim to do things for around 15 minutes from oven to table, or a little bit longer. But generally on the whole, that's what I'm aiming for. So let's get going. I've already got here, so let's see if I can, well, I've already got a pot here of boiling water with rice and some form of chicken stock cube, and that's going to be on the simmer at the same time that I've got a frying pan with butter. I've got about heaped tablespoon of butter and 2 tablespoons of oil, so it's going to appear very oily, but that's okay, don't panic about it. We've got a lot of rice to go in here. So once that starts up, I've already been pre-soaking in boiling water just to where it's covering rice, and I left it for several hours, and I'm just going to drain it now. It's been cleaned, and yeah, and I'm going to drain it. Now, while that is draining off, what I'm going to do here is add the orzo. This is absolutely amazing, and there's a lady who does Turkish food, and this meal is inspired by her really, and I'll put up the name of her channel on here. But you get your orzo, which is, I don't know, it's like Italian pastry rice, and I don't use a lot of it for each meal, but there's an adult and 2 children, so, and I always have a little bit left over, so I reckon that's about a cup of orzo, just shy of 3/4 of a cup of orzo, and I'm going to fry it. I've never seen this before, but I saw her channel. I've been watching her non-stop. She's absolutely amazing. I'm doing a lot of rice, which is why there's a lot of butter and oil. Now, there is reasoning to this madness, but we're going to brown this, and let's put on 15 minutes onto the timer. So we're going to keep stirring this, get it to a nutty colour and a nutty sort of smell. And once that's the case, we're going to add the rice to it. Once that's done, we'll brown the, well, not brown the rice, but we'll just cook the rice a bit on the edges with the orzo. And after about 5 minutes, even probably less than that, I will add it to the boiled water, which has chicken stock in it, and you can add extra salt if you want at that point. But what I am going to do is open up my chicken. There's onions in there, there's carrots, and there's potatoes. So let's open it, smell it. Yum. And you can either put the water from here, because it's lovely chickeny and salty, or you can just make your own stock and put it in the pot. That's up to you. Let's move that up a bit. That's a bit better, a little bit better. So this is now brown, and can you see what it's like? Nutty brown consistency, and we're going to add the rice. and we're going to stir that through until all the oil has covered it and every little bit of rice has just been fried, as I say, just for until it's absorbed the rice, really, until it's absorbed the oil. As soon as that is done, I'm then going to empty this into here, and then we're going to do something with the chicken. When it goes in here, you only need an inch above the water level. So you put the rice in, and the water just needs to be an inch above. They say like 1 knuckle. Right, that's good enough for me. With the same pan, in a second, we're going to add... Now, I've eyeballed the water. It's already got... Ooh. Yeah, so I'm putting it in. And I would say probably a little bit over, but it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. So I'm going to put that lid on. Now it's my pressure cooker, but I'm actually taking off the top because I'm just using it basically as a lid, so that's fine. Now in this pot, I'm going to drain the liquid because I'm going to be adding that in a minute. There's already oil in the pan remaining, and I'm going to fry all of that up. So we've got our stock waiting. Just wash my hands. Oh, it smells lovely. Break the chicken because it always sticks together. But really what I'm looking to do is fry the potatoes. Now, they're a little bit big for me. I'd like them smaller. The jar was a 1,000 milliliter jar, and the chicken was about 4. I would say there's probably 3 chicken thighs. Now, as tempting as it is to keep moving it, I'm not going to do that. Just going to leave it. Make sure each potato is there, and then I'm going to leave it. Now what I'm going to do is add some paprika. I'm just putting in probably teaspoon. But I'm wanting this to fry. Adding some pepper. Ooh, that's quite a lot of pepper. Oh well. And a tad of chilli, because it's my children, so it just needs to be a bit. I'm then going to put in my honey and garlic. It's already pre-chopped quite a lot. I'm going to drizzle. I'm I'm still not stirring, because the minute that honey hits, it's going to burn like anything, and I don't want it to burn. But I do want to seal the potatoes. I do want to fry them, but I want my garlic. So this is my take on a beef stew, tomato base. Now I'm going to use some Worcestershire sauce, probably a level teaspoon, really, because it's the vinegar that I'm wanting. So I've got the vinegar, I've got the honey, and I think I can stir it now. Just going to stir it so nothing burns at the bottom. Now I'm keeping it quite hot because in a minute, we've got 8 minutes till the rice is done. And in a second I need to add the tomato passata. Give that another stir so they're beginning to catch now. That's what I like. And definitely the chicken is heating through. So I think now is a good time as any to add, I don't know, about half of, so this is, what is this? 500, so like 250, probably a cup and a half of tomato. Don't have to be exact, do it how much you want. I'm going to put a bit of parsley, again to taste, and some tarragon. And it's going to be quite dry at this point, but that's why we have the sauce. So now this is going to cook for our 5-6 minutes, and I'm going to raise the temperature up because I really want it to boil. To thicken this up, you can either do a bit of corn flour. I'd be quite happy for it to boil down. Let's have a taste. Oh, lovely. I think actually I want to add, oh wow, that pepper's just kicked in. I'm going to have some tomato paste. I definitely want it a bit more tomato-y. And I'm actually going to add some smoked paprika. I don't think that's very Turkish, I don't know. But I'm going to stuff that in, and I think I'm ready to go. I can taste the honey. It's very tasty. The Worcestershire sauce just gives it that slight tinge of vinegar. But I'm going to continue to boil that down rather than thicken it. Putting some stuff away. I've decided I'm going to add a little bit of lemon. If I can find it. Oh. Right, so lemon from a jar. Just a bit. So there's some conflicting tastes there, but it'll be fresh because that's what I want. I want freshness. I'm actually thinking I'm going to add a teeny bit of mint. Odd, but a little bit of mint. And then I'm not going to touch it anymore now. The rice is done. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. And I'll show you what it'll look like. That's thickened up nicely. So what I do, and the lady did this, the lady in the video showed me, I'm just wanting to pull that away, just to see. You can leave it to rest, but can you see how loose that is? Have I fogged you up? But that's lovely. So I'm going to let all the steam come out of that pot to let it dry even more. And evaporate. But it's not, it's going to be loose because of the butter and the oil. I don't want this thick like gravy. I want there to be some sort of drip. It's not, I'm not making a spaghetti bolognese, I'm making a sauce. And I think we're there. Now I would normally let this rest for about 5 or 10 minutes, but we haven't got time for that. The alarm's about to go off. There it is. Turn that off. Gonna get a spatula. Whoops. And add this to the side. And if you've got some runner beans or whatever you fancy, whatever extra veg you want, because there's onions, carrots and potatoes in this. And that's it. A quick 15-minute meal, and everything is, it's all come from preserved goods, but as fresh as I can possibly make it. Hope you enjoy it and try it. Bye.